Now that we've reviewed what nouns are, let's look at a few important rules. Let's start by sorting some words. Words like January, month, Ontario, province, Park Street, book, Lauren, niece, Japan, school, Elmwood, brother, Connor, boy, poppy, country. What are some of the characteristics that these words share? They are all nouns, but all the words on the left require a capital or uppercase letter, while all the ones on the right are lowercase words. Why do some need capitals and some don't? Here are a few questions I have for you. How do you think books were made or printed before there was electricity? Which words need to start with a capital or uppercase letter? Why do we call them uppercase and lowercase letters? And why are there so many rules? Take a moment to think about this. What do you think this is? Originally, books were actually made or printed by hand. Every copy was written by one person all the way from the beginning to the end until in the 1400s. Now that's more than 500 years ago, that's 600 years ago. There was a man named Johannes Gutenberg who was born in Germany and he lived in France. And he created the printing press. And that's what you see here. The printing press was a machine that helped to make things get printed faster. And it's because of the printing press that we have uppercase and lowercase letters. Uppercase letters are all of the capital letters, and that's because they were stored in the upper case of a printer's cases. The lowercase letters are the small ones, and they were literally in a lower case. Once upon a time, all letters were written as capitals because that's how the Roman alphabet worked. But then to speed up the process, we started having letters look differently. And so in English, we really only use capital letters for very, very important words or parts of sentences. We use uppercase letters for the names of specific people or places or things. Some examples would be Hanukkah, and we talked about that in the fall. Sahara, one of my cats. Montreal, that's the name of the city where I grew up. July, the month of the year. Aston, a girl's name. We also use them for the titles of books or movies or TV shows, like When Piper Found Her Meow or Skunk and Badger. That was a really good book, wasn't it? We also use capital letters or uppercase letters for the first letter in a sentence. Did you hear that noise? My cat has the zoomies. She is a very silly kitty. There are 3 cats in my apartment. And you all know that the personal pronoun I is so important because I am allergic to the lowercase I all by itself, not in a word. When I go to school, my brother and I both love to read. When I is by itself, it must stand tall. As for why there are so many rules, well, the rules actually help us all understand each other. If we all made up our own rules when we were speaking, we'd get pretty confused. So the rules, although they can seem confusing, actually help us make more sense.